everyone. So today we have product related question from the it has been asked a company called Wayfair. So let us read. I think it has some of the follow-up questions also. So we'll see. First, let us read the main questions. So Wayfair sells to B2C as well as B2B. However, there is no easy way to know which are B2B customers. Okay. Imagine that you have access to click stream data, order history data, or any other data. What attribute will you look at to know whether a customer is a B2B? Okay, understood. So let us try to answer it and understand the question itself. So, Wayfair sells to both the customers, B2C and B2B. So the question is that how would you or what factors would you, what data would you look into to determine that which customers are B2B and which of the customers are B2B? Because at Wayfair it is becoming difficult to analyze that. So the points to data points to look at for identifying. Okay. So before looking at data points, it is critical to understand to whom do we qualify as B2B or B2C, because before going to before going to find data, we need to also have a perspective of what do we call a B2B or a B2C. So in a general sense, B2B, we understand that business to business customer, that is the B2B, and business to consumer, that is B2C. So the business customers, they have mostly a high volume of transaction or high volume of requirement. So for any product which we are selling, it's a software product or a physical product or any kind of a product or a service, a company or a business sells. So determining the difference between business case, or say, let's say, yes, okay, business case and customer case. If I am selling a software product and I need to determine that whether I am selling this product to a business or to a customer. So it depends. Then we will move into finding out the data point, which data point do we require. So the requirements are fixed and limited, and volume, if I can think about volume, is small, generally a small volume. Now this volume could mean multiple things in different scenarios. Like in a physical uh, product, I am assuming that the volume of the product is, let's say I'm selling a pen. So if I'm selling to a customer, they would maximum require one pen, 5, 10, 20. That would be a maximum. But if I'm selling that to a business, so they may require 1,000 or 2,000. So that categorizes the uh, volume aspect. And in that, when we increase the volume for them, automatically the price point shoots up. So the price point, and that becomes because whenever someone is purchasing you from high volume, they would need to see a significant price change, what you offer to the consumer customers. So there would be a price change on that. And what are those things that you can think about? And yes, regulatory and compliance part, because whenever you are selling to a business, there are multiple taxes of the that we can file now. Let's write it, tax and regulatory scenarios that you have to need to declare different aspects of it that you are selling to this business or this consumer. So I think these are the four points whenever we think about what is a business customer and what is a customer or a consumer part of it. Who is a business customer and who is a individual consumer. So our goal was to find the data point, and they have given some data points like click stream data, order history data, or any other data. So what attributes will you look at? So we need to find in the data points, we also need to find the first we need to find the or assume, let's say find the data points, and that the attributes in that attributes in the data point. Okay. So first of all, the order history data, that is a good data point for us. Order history, and in the order history, of course, we will look at the volume of purchase, and this could be a monthly or a yearly. What is the, and of course, business has a uh, regular purchase and high volume, so there would be a volume aspect of it. The first attribute we will look at the order volume, how many products are being sold, how many products are being purchased. And coming to the another thing would be that click stream data. The of course this order history will also tell us frequency of purchase, frequency of purchase, that how frequently the user is purchasing the product, that also tells us. And another point, another data point we can look at is the uh, what is the uh, name and address aspect of it, the user information, name and address. Because whenever someone is buying in bulk, or let's say in volume, and as a business customer, they would be getting certain discount, or they would be required to follow the regulatory compliance and the taxes aspect of it. So they would be purchasing that, purchasing the particular product in the name of their business. So we need to find the name of the, or say yes, name and address data points, address of the consumer who is buying that. So this will also tell us that whether that consumer is a business or a individual customer. So I think these are the two three data points we can look at, or attributes. And follow-up question is, now one of the segments among them is an interior designer firm. Okay, could be an individual or a company. They exhibit similar behavior to B2C. What information you will look at to know if a customer is an interior designer? Okay, so the question is that someone is an interior designer, but we have to uh, confirm that aspect of it, that they are a customer is an interior designer. So of course we will look at the uh, items in the order history and try to match this with uh, interior designer items list. Because also this is necessary that most of the items that maybe they could be a broker who is uh, supplying that to a different vendor or a different company, or directly selling to the consumer. They could be multiple things. Now whether they are a interior designer, customer is an interior designer itself, we can directly, let's say we can have user feedback or a interview, if we want to finalize or confirm that how critical this information is for us, that whether this particular user is a interior designer or not. Okay, then there are two other, but we will pick up in the next video. So let's submit this. Okay, I think that's all. In the next video maybe we can take up different questions, or we can conclude other two questions. Thank you.